I just want to make sure that you are all aware of the extra help that is available to you in my math lab. And I'm just going to use an example. I'm going to click on week 1. I'm going to go to question 20. If there are questions that involve mathematical computations, you will see in your question help little icon here, if you click on that link, you will have 2 very important links. And I want to make sure that you see these links because these links can help you get 100% on your homework assignment every time. The first link is called the Help Me Solve This, and it will walk you step by step through the problem. It will give you little, let me see if I can move this up. Maybe I'll move it. I've got a little bit up. It will give you helpers every time, and I just drop that down so you can see it. So it'll tell you how many parts there are. In this case, it says 3 parts remaining, and it'll kind of give you some hints. Okay, and so you can press continue as it goes through, and then it asks you a question and you pick, an answer, and I'm just going to grab one here. I'm going to check my answer, and it's going to say, oh, that's incorrect. Here's your hint. Make sure you convert the percent to a decimal form. Oh, okay. So then you can try a different solution here, and it'll walk you through the problem. Another one that is very helpful for me, and I like using it, let me close this one off, is this one here called View an Example. This one here is wonderful for me because sometimes, actually I had a student who would copy and print these all off. I personally will copy them by hand sometimes just to make sure solutions are matching up with what I want or with what I need. But one of my students would print the solutions off, and this is a very similar problem, okay, but the numbers will be changed. Okay, so this one is 45% instead of 95%, what they have over there. And it will walk you through how to set up your formula, and it will walk you through the steps on how to get the answer, and then it will end with the final answer. And so you can look at that and say, okay, how do I use my numbers? Instead of 45, I have 95. And how do I, instead of 855 women, I have 5,225 women. So how do I set up my formula and using the numbers that I have based on this exact example? So the View an Example is really handy because it is generally an exact example, just using different numbers. So I hope that you could even go back in your homework and correct some of your problems using the Help Me Solve This button and the View an Example option. These are 2 super ways of making sure that you can get 100% on all of your My Math Lab assignments.